Alright, this video is for my Aryanist friends, particularly you guy, who I told you I'd show you this, I'd show you my backyard and show you some of the plants I'm growing. So we'll start on a tour. Alright, we'll go right first. That's one of my cats, by the way. Yeah. Right, so here we have our pomegranate tree, and as we've tagged, some of the female flowers are starting to develop, and we've hand pollinated them. So this tree has produced pomegranate in the past, so we know it's quite a fertile tree. Okay, over here we have cucumber. Here, hold on. Okay. Over here we have cucumber. We'll see. There we go. There's a good example, and there's one of them growing right there. So the cucumbers get quite big, and we have to cut them off before they hog up too much of the plant's energy. Otherwise, we don't get a lot at once. I have no idea, and I'm ashamed to say I have no idea what the fuck these red things here are, but my dad would know, but he's not here. And here we have spring onions growing, lots of them. I have no idea what the fuck that is, this big frizzy thing here. I just water it. And here we have chilies. As you can see, they're green chilies. We got green chilies, and sometimes red ones develop as well, but the green ones are the hottest. Okay, now if I just go over here, okay, here we have potatoes. The plants are finally dying. The flowers are finally died off. They've sprouted and died, so that means probably in a couple months we can dig underneath the soil and we'll have some potatoes. That's all our firewood, by the way. That's the shit I have to keep cutting our conversations short for when it comes time to cut this stuff. Here we have tomatoes growing. No, over here we have tomatoes growing, sorry. Here, I'll come show you. Alright, sorry, the camera cut out and I had to recharge it. But anyway, these are the tomatoes that are growing. I don't know how long they have to go, but they'll definitely come out throughout this summer. That's coming up. Yeah, and these are all tomatoes as well. I should have known that. And more tomatoes, but younger tomatoes. So lots of tomatoes, because we have a salad every night, and we have lots of tomatoes in our salad. Right. So, oh look, more tomatoes. There we go. Look, more tomatoes. Okay, so now I know for sure we're growing a lot of tomatoes. Right, now we have two lemon trees over here. These are very slow to develop, but they look healthy. Here we go. Here's some that are already bearing fruit, which will undoubtedly come out this summer. And if you want to know what that fucking noise is, it's the fact that we have aircraft that fly over our house every 5 minutes at the least. So, yeah. And here's where we grow all our salad additives, additional shit that we throw in salad. These are bean stalks. The quality of this probably isn't fantastic, but anyway, these are beanstalks, which are looking a little yellow, which isn't a very good sight, but anyway. Yeah, and here we're growing parsley and rocket. So, just oh, here we go, look at that. There you go, there are beans coming out, just notice that. Now, this giant fucker over here are our pumpkins, and that is a plant that we pollinated about a week ago, and she seems to be developing quite well. And here's another fucking giant. These are going to be huge watermelons. Here's one here. I mean, this is huge. I mean, this is probably almost the size of my head, and I've got a pretty big fucking head. So yeah, there we go. That's developing fantastically. And here's another, oh shit, alright, here's another fruit, here's another pumpkin. There we go. About a week ago we pollinated that one. And there are a couple more. Just trying to find them. There we go, there's another little one developing there. And these pumpkins are huge. What's that icon again? Okay. So now I'll take us over here. Now, more planes. Unfortunately, they don't produce any fruit. Here we have zucchinis. Yes, zucchinis. That one doesn't have any fruit, but come and have a look at this. There we go. There's one zucchini. That's a green zucchini. And we have white zucchini as well. Just let me walk over here, and then here. And there we go, there's a white zucchini. Just to give an impression, it's a pretty big fucking zucchini, they all are. I mean, one zucchini can last us a few days, and that's for all of us. So, yes, all this is zucchini, zucchini, zucchini. And these are our watermelon plants over here, which we only planted. We kept them in much smaller pots, and then they started to develop, so we planted them in the ground. Oh, sorry, I had a fly on me. There we go. And so it'll be interesting to see how these watermelon develop. This whole region here, this sort of ditch you can see, which runs all along here, basically used to be the termination point for our septic tank. So it's this whole ground is fertilized with our shit at some point. We actually don't have a septic tank anymore, but once upon a time we did, and this is where all the runoff used to go at some point. So alright, enough of that. Take us over here. We have more pumpkins developing over there. That's that tree, and that's why we've built that little sort of slanted stand, you can see, because we want it to move to the left. Yes, the left. Here's parsley, and no idea what this is. I should know, but I don't. They could. Oh, I think they're radishes. Yeah, I think they're radishes. So yeah, we enjoy growing radishes. We used to grow carrots in there, and I think that's where the next batch of carrots is going, where that dirt spot is. But carrots take like 20 to 22 weeks or something to develop. Here we had a huge batch of rocket, but we've taken it all out. And this flower thing you see here, and the reason why we have a guard above it is so the cats don't go in there and shit in it. And the possums for that matter. But this plant here develops absolutely nothing, but my grandmother insists that we always water it, so I just do as she says. So here we have small chilies developing over here. Just to show you close up. It's a bit hard for me to get in, but there we go. We have small chilies in there. Oh, now I'll show you the mushrooms. Oh, by the way, we have so much aloe vera here. Aloe vera plants, as you can see, more aloe vera. We have some growing out the front. It's ridiculous. This is my grandmother's little project. Lots of plants that don't produce any fruit but look pretty. So that's her. Oh look, there's one of our chickens. Now she's about half my age. She's about 10 years old, I believe. And she's probably going to peck the camera if I get it too close. But anyway, she's an old bird. She's been with us for quite a while. One of the few remaining. They've all sort of, over the last 3-4 years, they've all passed away from old age. Here's our storeroom, and here's where we keep our... Alright, let me turn a light on. Here's where we keep our mushrooms, which have finally started to go absolutely crazy. So let me just take the cover off this, and you can see lots of mushrooms growing. Mushrooms, and over here, more mushrooms. And the reason why we keep this guard over it, is to keep these little shed-dwelling mosquitoes out of it. So leave that open to get some air in there. And over here we have some kale developing. This is all kale here. Over here are these things. I do not know. Ask Dad and I will try to find out. All I do is water them, and they're growing very nicely. Over here we have cauliflower. I'll just show you in there. There's a cauliflower developing, and over here there's some more cauliflower developing. These seem to be going quite well, although they're meant to be a winter crop, but anyway. And this is, I believe, a failed bean experiment. Well, it might not be failed yet, but we think it's failed, which is sad because I enjoy beans. And that's pretty much everything around the house. I might just, oh look, she somehow made her way in here because I left the gate open. She's got an attitude problem, this one. But anyway, we love her. Yeah, that's the whole pumpkin patch from this view. And here is the chicken coop. She's gone through many stages of development. As you can see, there's shit all over the floor. Of course, it's a chicken coop. And here we have a few old darlings who have... Yeah, see, they're nesting. She's not very happy that I'm here, nor is she. But these old birds are nesting. Not that we're going to get any baby chicks from them. We don't have a rooster, and they've long reached the point where they really can't be mothers anyway. But we let them go through their stage because that's what we do. And so yeah, that's just about everything. Shit, I was meant to feed the chickens, but I didn't. Oh well, she always knows what to do. Yeah, that's about everything. It's time for me to feed the cats. There are this thing here, which must, on the camera, just look like a sort of a black hole in the middle of the couch, is actually a cat, if you look close enough. There we go. Hey mate. He's hungry, no doubt. And I bet little Hoover's in here, and there she is. And she's hungry. Oh, and there's the old line. Definitely time for me to feed them. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy.